Hey guys, Ty Lord here with my June pickups. I have some wonderful video games and movies to share, and also a package from my buddy Retro Tiburon. Speaking of him, I can't thank Retro Tiburon and Mrs. Tiburon enough for the hospitality they showed last weekend when Omega Ace and my other buddy Omega Ace and I flew from Northern California down to Southern California to meet up with Tiburon and B-Funk Nasty Billy to go to the SoCal Gamers Expo. Had a fun time. Go check out Retro Tiburon's video. He did a really thorough video. I didn't even realize he was filming the whole time. He made a fantastic video, put a lot of work into it. Okay, I'm not going to show my pickups from the convention. I still have to talk about last month, so I'll show my pickups from the convention in another video. This is all stuff from June. We had a great time down there in Southern California, though. I got to meet up with all my buddies down there, and then we also got to meet SoCal Edwin down there, and Ingeniuses we got to meet up with at the barcade near Little Tokyo. Man, great time. I've never been to a big city like LA before. Really cool stuff. We'll talk about the pickups this week. I guess I'll start with the package that I got from Retro Tiburon. Speaking of Retro Tiburon, okay, I guess we'll start with the Blu-rays and DVDs first. He sent me a lot of VHS trash, which is highly appreciated. Okay, what do we got here? All kinds of goodies. Woo-wee. Was hanging around Billy too much this weekend. I had a great time. Alright, so I forgot he sent me Yanni tribute. Is this like best of Yanni? He must like his mustache. He probably thought I would like him because of his wonderful mustache. Deliverance. Adagio in C minor. Renegade, Dance with a Stranger, Tribute, Prelude, Love is All, Southern Exposure, Waltz In, Nightingale, Nikki Nana, We're One. Okay. I'll have to play those in my CD player. Okay. Okay, some Blu-rays. Here's a good little series here. I haven't seen the second one. Hostel 1 and 2. I did really enjoy Hostel, but I've never seen part 2. Nice to have a Blu-ray. That'll go in my horror movie collection. Okay, here's our boy Armand Asante in Federal Protection with Angela Featherstone and Dina Meyer. Haven't seen this one. Didn't have time to watch it, but I do like some Armand Asante, so I'll have to watch this one. I haven't had a lot of time to watch movies or play games still over the past month. This weekend down in Southern California is probably the most gaming I've done in a while. Mostly been editing the Bond discussions Wubbs and I have been doing. We should have From Russia with Love up right now. Okay, here's martial arts collection here in these wonderful DVD jewel cases. Blood of the Dragon. And this looks like an old-timey martial arts movie. I haven't seen this one. Starring Wang Yu. So I gotta watch that one. Another martial arts one, Until Death, with Jean-Claude Van Damme. Is this the really crappy one? I haven't seen all of his newer movies. I don't know if this is the one that's kind of highly praised, or this is the really crappy one. I'm not sure. I'm sure there's many of them. More martial artists here. Chuck Norris. Own the Moments of Chuck Norris. We got Delta Force, Missing in Action 2. All Chuck Norris classics. Woo-wee. More martial art movies. I actually like this movie. He probably sent it to me as a joke, Mortal Kombat 2 Annihilation. But but I do enjoy this movie. I think I already have it, but this might be an upgrade because it's in a lot nicer condition than the one I have. What do we got here? Eric Estrada, Jim Brown, Karen Black, Shannon Tweed, David Heavener. Oh, okay. Oh, this is actually right up my alley here. It's Blade Runner meets blow dryer. It's Blade Runner meets a blow dryer. What? Because everyone's hair? Is that because of the hair, I guess? Yeah. This one's all sealed, too. I wish I would have watched this. It's a Troma release. Oh, man. Speaking of Troma, check out Toxic Avenger. Wow, the Toxic Avenger. I didn't have this on. This is Blu-ray with a cool green case. Man, that's cool of him to send me that. I didn't have Toxic Avenger. Classic Troma. The Lloyd Kaufman production. Great stuff. Oh, here's some more. Too much stuff this man sends me. Oh, wow. Critters collection. I love me Critters, and I didn't realize there were 4 of them. Starring Leonardo DiCaprio in his film debut, Critters 3. I've only seen Critters 1 and 2. Critters 1 is a classic. Another Blu-ray here, Wicker Man. I do really enjoy the original with, I forget who's in it. Christopher Lee is in there, and Britt Eklund. But 2 Men with the Golden Gun stars were in the original. I kind of enjoyed this one, too, the Nicolas Cage remake. I don't think I had that on Blu-ray. You know what's next? You know what? Oh, no, we still have a few more. Oh, here's another Armand Assante movie with Rick Schrader and Lola Gladini. Oh, Lola Gladini. Consequence. I haven't seen this one. He assumed his brother's identity. Now he's fighting for his life. Might be a good little suspense there. Are we on to the VHS trash now? Oh, here's one I wanted to see. With Michael Nouri from The Hidden. Here's Protect Alien. Sci-fi thriller type movie with from Vidmark Entertainment. Good old classic 90s Vidmark. And oh no, I'm really running out of room for these. Another Vidmark Entertainment. Psychic, and who's in this? Michael Nouri again is in this. I'm getting quite a few Michael Nouri movies. Zach Galligan and Catherine Mary Stewart. A psychic power murder movie, I guess, from Vidmark Entertainment. This one I do know about, and I'm really happy he sent it to me. Thunder Warrior. Okay, so this one's an Italian movie. It's an Italian ripoff of Rambo. This main guy in here, his name is... doesn't say his name. His name's Gregory something. I can't believe. Oh yeah, Mark Gregory. This guy here. He's from the Bronx Warriors. Another the Italian post-apocalyptic movie, The Bronx Warriors. It's kind of a ripoff of The Warriors and maybe Escape from New York. It's a post-apocalyptic like Warriors type movie. This guy's from there, but this guy, he plays like a Native American version of Rambo in this. It's pretty much just Rambo with instead of a war veteran, it's an Indian warrior. And Bo Svensson in here, he pretty much plays the exact same character that Brian Dennehy plays in Rambo. So he's just getting harassed by the cops the whole time. This is just the Italian version of Rambo. This movie's fantastic. I'm hoping Tiburon watched that. And we got, this one he sent me. Cruel and Unusual with our boy Berenger, Tom Berenger. It was a murder thriller type movie, but there's a trailer at the beginning. He with a movie that has Cynthia Rothrock and the dad from the Wonder Years. So I think that was the highlight of this, but I haven't watched the movie yet. Like I said, I haven't had time to watch many movies lately. Ooh. Hey, check it out. David Bradley, Hard Justice. I'm a big fan of David Bradley, and I had not seen this. Is this John Woo directed? It looks like a John Woo, like, wannabe type movie. Doesn't it look like Hard Boiled? In traditions of Woo, Rodriguez, and Tarantino, no, it's not them. It's just sort of inspired by that. But David Bradley from American Cyborg, American Samurai, and American Ninja is in it. And I haven't seen this one. Holy crap, how have I not seen this? So probably a Woo-inspired action movie. And another Trauma one here on VHS, Director's Cut of Class of Nukem High. What a classic there. Holy cow. Sure, it's getting hot in here. Wow, that's cool to have that. And then the old classic. I think I already had this, so I might give this to someone. Street Fighter. One of my guilty pleasures here. I really like this movie. With Jean-Claude Van Damme and Raul Julia. I think it's his last movie before he passed away. I love the cast in this. Some of them are spot on. Some of them are not so much, but I like all of them. All right. And one more movie he sent me. How cool is this? A laser disc. I was going to watch it the other night, but I ran out of time on my laser disc player that Physical Media Max sent me. But La Femme Nikita. A criminal turned spy, a young lady that turned spy, and this is directed by our boy that did The Fifth Element and The Professional. What's that man's name? Directed by Luc Besson. And it has this track, the soundtrack by Eric Serra that did GoldenEye, and I think he did The Professional and a lot of Luc Besson movies, and The Fifth Element, Professional, and this, and then GoldenEye. So it has that unique Eric Serra sound. Yeah, cool to have this in my Laserdisc collection. And then he couldn't stop there. He had to send me some toys too. Oh, let me show you this for. Oh, I would put this on, but I'll suffocate. It's so hot in here. Sure, it's getting hot. Whew. Check out this luchador mask. How neat. Fantastico. Yeah. Wow, this is nice. He probably got it at the flea market or something. I see on his flea market videos that you should go check out. This is a nice one. Yeah. Let me tell you something, muchacho. I'm gonna beat you up, amigo. You're going down, hombre. Okay. Alright, here we go. And some toys he sent me. Check out this guy. I didn't know what he was. He's some karate guy with tiger pants. Kind of looks like Superfly Jimmy Snuka pants. And he has samurai swords. But he kind of looks like Ryu. And I guess it is Ryu. I don't know if it's bootleg or Chinese knockoff Ryu. He has some points of articulation here. But big fan of Street Fighter and Ryu. So I don't know if this is official or this is some kind of bootleg, but we got a Ryu here. I'm gonna give it to my girls to put in their Barbie collection. He kind of feels like a Barbie doll or a Ken. Maybe he is just a Ken doll that someone customized to be a Ryu. I'm not sure. And then my boy right here, Tatanka. This is a cool action figure. I better be quiet so I don't scare the neighbors. He has like a bow and arrow too. It looks like an action figure. Like very cool. Chris Chavez, the Tatanka. And then one more. He knows I'm a fan of the old Kevin Sorbo, but I haven't ever really watched this show. But here's a Hercules action figure in the box. It's kind of falling apart, but you know what? I might, if he doesn't mind, well, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm probably going to send it to my buddy Aaron from Aaronetic Slayer, who's a big fan of Hercules and Xena. He does a lot of reviews on those. I'll see if he wants that. Yeah, but look at this toy line. There's some cool looking characters on there. Is that... There's Xena down there, huh? Look at these monsters and all that. Very cool. And that's about it for... Yeah, that was a lot of stuff he sent me. Very nice of him. Oh, you know what? And he had a... Dang, what happened to it? He sent me a sticker, too. I hope I didn't lose it. There was a nice little Tiburon sticker. Well, I was probably going to put it on my computer or something. It's in there somewhere, dang it. I hope I didn't lose it. There was a cool little Retro Tiburon sticker with a little shark. Oh, man. Yeah, it's got to be in that box. Shout out to Retro Tiburon as always. And then we'll show my pickups here. So we show VHS trash first. At the thrift store I went to, I haven't been to the thrift store in a while. I found this for, I think it was, I don't know how much the VHS tape was, but Making of Goldfinger. Watch out for our Goldfinger review coming up. I just uploaded from Russia with Love. Webbs and I are going to tackle Goldfinger tomorrow. I don't know. I'll probably try to upload it by next weekend, but we're going to review Goldfinger, one of my favorite movies ever made. But here's a behind the scenes with Goldfinger VHS tape. But maybe I'll try to watch that before we start, before we review it. And then at the same thrift store for 10 cents, I got Frank Herbert's Dune, and this looks like it's all 3 parts of the first novel. So it's a fantastic, probably the best science fiction novel ever made. Once Upon a Time in the West, really cool Italian or a spaghetti western with Fonda. Wow, story from Dario Argento. Sergio Leone, wow. Yeah, classic right here. Peter Fonda. Peter Fonda. Henry Fonda, the dad. Jason Robards is in it. And this pretty lady here, what's her name? Oh, well, but anyway, yeah, Charles Bronson is in this. He's one of the main characters. Yeah, great Italian movie. I thought that was cool. I found that. All these things are 50 cents at Rasputin's. It's called the Mad Monks now, but I still call it Rasputin's. Check this out. Nice copy of The French Connection. William Friedkin's French Connection, one of my favorite movies. I thought it was a cool old print of it with a still from the movie right there. Pretty intense scene right there. Here is a sealed copy of Star Trek 3, so The Search for Spock. Retro Ryan and Tiburon and the guys, I think it was on Tiburon's stream, we were discussing Star Trek, and how the Next Generation's boring, and my wife loves Star Trek, but I think there's a few Star Treks I really do enjoy, like the original series. Star Trek 4, I really enjoy. It's kind of like a comedy, the one that's in San Francisco. And then I kind of like Nemesis with Picard and all of the Next Generation crew. It feels more like an action movie. What else? But what's your favorite Star Trek movie? Here's another one. Damn boring, but damn good soundtrack by John Barry. Disney's The Black Hole. I thought it was cool to find a copy of The Black Hole from 78 or 79. Really cool visuals in this movie. It's really boring. It has a great cast with Anthony Perkins is in it, Robert Forster is in it, Ernest Borgnine, Roddy McDowell, Maximilian Schell. Really cool movie. I mean, it's kind of boring, but man, the music will get you. The John Barry soundtrack. Big fan of John Barry. That's the thing that makes that movie for me. Oh, and I found this movie Interceptor with Jürgen Prochnow. I always pronounce his name wrong. Prochnow. Elizabeth Moorhead and Andrew Divoff. Kind of a fan of his too. This Interceptor, a stealth fighter movie. I kind of like those straight-to-video stealth fighter, like military movies from the 90s. And then I think, are we onto the games? Wow. Oh, I missed one. Oh, check this out. I never see this anywhere on any type of media. The Villain with Kirk Douglas, Anne Margaret, and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Can you believe that? One of Arnold's earliest movies, a Western comedy movie. Kind of reminds me of like the Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. All the how Kirk Douglas is trying to get these two. I can't believe I found that on VHS. It's been a long time since I've seen that. It used to be on television every once in a while. Okay, so I guess we're on to the video games now. Okay, I found another copy of Quantum of Solace. I was going to give it to Wubbs, but I think he's going with PS3, so I have an extra copy of this now if anyone's interested. Ghost Recon on the Nintendo Wii. I don't know if that's any good or not. It was just a couple of bucks, so I thought I'd grab it. More Wii trash. Here's a game I really like, but I didn't have it for Wii. Double Agent. Oh, you got to use the Wiimote and nunchuck to play it. Like, it doesn't let you use a controller. Screw this game. I guess that's the whole point of having a Wii, but screw those controllers. And here's one I got for 95 cents. Cybertron Adventures, the Transformers. I wonder how that is. And then check this out. This one I hear is really good. My buddy Joel Valley from Media Glitch was always hyping this game up, and I always kind of wanted to play it. I don't have time now. Ni no Kuni RPG really looks like a beautiful, like a hand-drawn cartoon, this game. But I'm so behind on my games right now. I still haven't finished Dragon Quest VII, which is a long game, and still haven't beaten Mega Man 64, and I still haven't beaten Fable. So I don't know when I'll get to that, but there's a cool one to have. On PlayStation 2, for a couple of bucks, I got Conflict Modern War Strategy. This looks like a strategy game for PlayStation, like a war strategy game. That's cool. You can't go wrong with chess. So here's the chess game, Chess Master. This is a heavy... the book is pretty darn thick in here. I thought that was for a buck. I thought you can't go wrong with chess. And then probably the highlight of my games. I've been looking for this game. Had it as a kid, and it was one of my favorite Game Boy games. Later on in life, I downloaded it off of the eShop on my Nintendo DS, and I still play it on that from time to time. But I got to have the original copy here. Double Dragon for Game Boy. Probably my favorite version of Double Dragon. Utopia Games makes these nice little custom covers. They put them in like DS cases. Look at that. Yeah, they even, yeah, that's pretty cool. They do that. Double Dragon, kind of similar to the NES version, but it's even different than that. Like, it's really, I thought it's really good graphics for Game Boy. Everything's really detailed. The controls are good. Some really tricky parts. I finally beat it this year. But there you have it. All my pickups. Hope you enjoyed those. Tell me about any of those if I don't, what you think about those, or some of the ones I don't know about. Let me know about them. But I guess I'll see you guys next time. I'll try to upload a video on my finds from the Sacramento Gamers Expo. I'll try to upload a video on my findings from the SoCal Gamers Convention, which are a fantastic place there. I'm already looking forward to the Sac Gamers Expo, but man, that one's so big that... Anyway, I'll talk about that on the next video. Later.